I think it's just the algorithm. Yeah, the algorithm don't like Drake, y'all. The algorithm is like, no. We're gonna keep our foot on Drake's neck. Yeah, that's the algorithm though. The algorithm do not like Drake. Yeah, don't like Drake, so he wants you to keep talking about it. Yep.
We will talk about a separate artist issue. I got another one coming for you guys about Doechii. Maybe we'll review the Playboi Carti album. Academics, No Jumper, Vlad, and Trapple Ross have been on some crazy stuff lately, so we might touch on that. So don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date on everything within the Rapaholics tribe. And let me know in the comments what other artists or music you guys want to hear me discuss. But in the meantime, let's review this Lawry lawsuit and see if it's a bust. So, Lawry's Gentlegrams, essentially what's going down right now is on April 2nd, UMG and Ireland have agreed with the judge to basically get this entire lawsuit started. But in the meantime, the judge has requested a short letter that's concocted by both Drake's lawyers and UMG's lawyers to essentially describe a couple different things. So let's clarify it all. Firstly, the April 2nd meeting that's about to happen is called a pre-trial conference, and it's basically like a check-in to see how the case is going and what needs to happen next. As of right now, UMG is requesting to dismiss the case. Meanwhile, Drake has requested some insane documents from UMG, including all of Kendrick Lamar's contracts with UMG, all of the discussions between Kendrick.
He wanted to be nosy. He wanted to
Here for the magic touch.
K-Dot. So I'm probably the only person online who shares every single one of my trades completely
Better
for
than when
free.
she came in, that's
I
for
live
sure.
stream on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and more. This week alone, I've won 18 out of 20 trades. If that sounds unbelievable, I totally get it. But here's the thing. You don't have to take my word bad. Like he did something. I wouldn't be surprised if Kanye West trying to help him out and all of that too.
Team and UMG to promote Not Like Us, all of their discussions about licensing it for the Super Bowl performance, for the Grammy Awards, everything they did to promote the song, because obviously, as you guys know, Drake is basically accusing UMG of using bots and payola on radio to essentially artificially boost the numbers of Not Like Us. If I had to put it simply, basically Drake is suing because he lost a rap battle. But I'll give you guys the complicated version as well, because the Canadian courthouse Karen is definitely taking this seriously. Again, UMG is attempting to dismiss the case. Drake is saying, nah, not this time, you're following through. UMG wants to dismiss. Drake wants all of Kendrick's contracts. Essentially, the pre-trial conference on April 2nd will be a meeting where the judge and the lawyers discuss case logistics, potential settlements, and the readiness of the trial. So before this pre-trial conference, the judge wanted both UMG and Drake to get together, not exactly in the same way that the prom queen Petition Poppy gets together on his play dates with Sexy Red. No, UMG and Drake are most definitely still at odds, but they need to collaborate on this letter to basically provide a quick summary of what the case is about. You know, Drake saying UMG did him wrong, and UMG saying that.
But everything that Drake ever said that UMG did to him is already been debunked online, all over the place. So you would think that Drake would be like, damn, they see through all my whole petition. They see through all of it. All right, let me go and back, because really this shit ain't making no sense. Because everybody's online already debunked everything. So it's like, I know he see it. You know what I'm saying? He got the same internet we do.
They didn't. Why this case is in a New York federal court. Any requests they've already made to the judge, like UMG asking to throw the case out, and Drake asking for all those insane documents from Kendrick Lamar. What info they've already shared with each other, like emails or different documents, to prove their side. They've also got to tell the judge if they've tried to already settle the dispute, if they've talked about solving it without this big trial, maybe through something less formal, anything else they think the judge should know to keep things moving, and whether they want a jury to decide the case or just the judge. So let's go through this letter. It starts off saying, in accordance with this court's order on January 2nd, basically the judge ordering them to get together on January 2nd, Drake and UMG, through undersigned counsel, conferred via telephone conference on March 10th, 2025. The parties respectfully submit this joint letter. The parties agree that nothing in this letter constitutes a waiver of any kind, including as to any party's right to propound discovery not described in this report, or as to any objection to any discovery described in this report. The parties' joint position on issues where they were able to reach agreement and the respective positions where they were not are set forth below. Basically, in simple terms, both sides...
Were you throwing up blood before? And everybody say he was throwing up OVO? Hold on.
The parties respectfully submit this joint letter. The parties agree that nothing in this letter constitutes a waiver of any kind, including as to any party's right to propound discovery